Every dream dies the same way. Not in one dramatic moment. Not in failure. Not in humiliation. Not in pain. But in small delays. 5 more minutes. Tomorrow morning. Next week. When life gets easier, people think destruction comes fast. Most of the time, comes quietly. This is the story of a man who lost years of his life to one word. Later. Later is the most dangerous word in your life. He kept saying later. Later I'll start. Later I'll focus. Later I'll change. And every time he said it, felt harmless. Just one delay. Just one excuse. Just one more comfortable night. He was young. He believed time was endless. So he scrolled longer, slept later, talked more than he worked, dreamed more than he acted. He watched motivational videos, saved business ideas, wrote goals in notebooks, but he never moved, because action was always scheduled for later. Years passed quietly. That's the dangerous part. Failure rarely announces itself. Sometimes it looks like ordinary days repeated thousands of times. Wake up, waste time, promise tomorrow, sleep, again, again, again. His friends started building lives. One launched a business. One learned a skill. One got disciplined. One changed his future slowly, painfully, consistently. He clapped for all of them, but deep down, he felt something uncomfortable growing inside him. Regret. Not because he couldn't succeed, but because he knew he could have. He started noticing time differently. His parents looked older. The mirror looked harsher. The energy he once had started fading. And suddenly, later didn't feel safe anymore. Felt expensive. One night he opened an old notebook. Inside were goals from years ago. Start the business. Get fit. Learn discipline. Become financially free. Make the family proud. The handwriting was younger, hopeful, alive. He stared at the page for a long time. Then reality hit him like a punch to the chest. Nothing had changed. Not because life stopped him. Not because people doubted him. Not because he lacked talent. But because he kept waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect mood. The perfect timing. The perfect motivation. And perfection never came. Because life rewards movement, not intention. That night he sat alone in silence. No music, no phone, no distractions. Just him and the weight of wasted years. He realized something painful. Every big dream he lost was destroyed by tiny delays. Later I'll wake up early. Later I'll study. Later I'll invest. Later I'll take care of my health. Later I'll become serious. But later kept moving further away, like a horizon he could never reach. And then came the scariest realization of all. One day, there may not be enough time left. That thought changed him. Not instantly, not magically, but honestly. The next morning he woke up early. Not because he felt motivated, because he was tired of disappointing himself. He started small. One workout, one focused hour, one difficult task, one less excuse. At first it felt meaningless, but days became weeks, weeks became months, and slowly, his life began changing. Not from massive breakthroughs, from repeated action. That's when he finally understood. Success was never hiding from him. Discipline was. The life he wanted was always on the other side of starting now. Most people wait for inspiration. But winners learn something different. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Years later, someone asked him, "What changed your life?" He smiled quietly and said, "I stopped saying later. One of the greatest tragedies in life is having enough potential to change your future, but postponing it until your future disappears. Time is moving whether you act or not. Your dreams are waiting. Your goals are waiting. Your future is waiting, but it will not wait forever. Start now, because later doesn't exist."